Hello and welcome to the White Walkers with me, Richard Walker, and as always I am joined by Rebecca.
Hi guys! I don't think I've ever heard you so enthusiastic to be on video.
Wow.
So it's the final of the Copenhagen Regional and we have Lanni-Rains versus Lanni-Rains.
Yay!
Yay!
Lanni-Rains.
Yay! Yeah.
These two guys, you know, who do we have here then? We have Emil Clint,
We do indeed.
who we've seen play previously, and Eric Bloom.
Bloom. How do you say it?
I don't know. I'm sure you won't appreciate it if I have butchered his name.
We've probably butchered most of the names in this regional, to be fair.
But we're talking about them.
Yeah.
How mad can they be? So, yeah, we saw Emil Deck in action against Samuel Linder, I believe.
Okay.
Where he treachery Tindermarge and then he nightmared Tindermarge and Tindermarge never got going.
Yeah, I think in about 4 rounds, Tindermarge was used all of 0 times.
Didn't he have like 3 different events that he comboed to great effect? Like he treachery and then he put to the sword and then he hand judgmented all in the one sequence.
Oh yeah, we had a hand's judgment of a hand's judgment of a put to the sword or something.
Yeah, so we know some of the cards that Emil is running.
Should be quite an interesting game.
But I don't think we've seen Eric's deck.
No, I don't think we've had his on the channel.
So I wonder what flavour.
Oh, flipping heck! I win, Ty win.
Yeah, that is the dream setup for Emil.
Nearly. He just
Almost,
needs a
yeah, you
dupe.
need to do.
Yeah.
So would you Valar that?
I'd be tempted to.
Because if you Valar turn 1, generally you lose.
Yeah.
It's better if you have the Arbor.
Yeah, I mean, if you had like some big econ at the bottom there, possibly. Tywin is such a massive thing in the game.
He's not as big as he was, though.
No, but he's still a pain in the butt. But yeah, a couple of sun plots there then, so some harvest into time of plenty. So we're going to get some extra card draw, and we're going to get a nice amount of cards.
One thing worth noting is that Summer Harvest is a relatively good and easy play when you're playing against the range deck, because you know they cannot Barris's Riddle it.
Yeah, it's a scheme, isn't it?
Barris's Riddle is a scheme, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're safe enough opening Summer Harvest.
I'm always a bit reluctant to open some harvest. I'm always worried about what I'm going to get. If I'm using Summer Harvest, I'm wanting a lot of gold, and I might not always get it.
Well, the other way to think of it, you'll always get 2 gold more than your opponent as long as they don't open Riddle, play Riddle against it. So the sort of comeback plot, you know, you will get more gold than them.
Yeah.
Other modifiers not considered.
That's a fair enough way to look at it. So Emil's going first here. We've got a Castle Rock on the bottom there, so that's the one that lets you do 2 intrigues, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then Harrenhal.
He's had this same thing going in the last game we had.
Was it?
Yeah.
I can't remember what he set up with. Yeah, so he doesn't really need to put loads of stuff on the board because he's got Harrenhal. He can, you know, throw something in with that. I see he's also saving 4 gold. That could indicate the Hound.
Oh God, not 4 gold.
Queen's Assassin. Could be a couple of Burn Men.
Red Keep Spy.
Yeah, it could be whatchamacallit, Pod. Although there's no Tyrion on the board.
Or, worst of all, it could be nothing. And you'll spend the whole challenge phase tricking yourself that he's got a trick.
Yeah. That's what I normally do.
But it's probably something. If it's going to be something, it'll be something now because he has a full range of cards in his hand. He had a lot to choose from.
What you expecting to see? What do you think would be a fun thing to see?
Don't know about fun, but the Hound is good because you can ambush him in, bring him back to hand, and Harrenhal in the same phase. So, you can use him twice. That seems efficient. However, he got Castle Rock. Maybe he wants to go with a double intrigue challenge. Who knows?
Fair enough. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what we get from marshalling on the other side. What on earth is that? Is that the Eyrie? That's not the Eyrie. Is that the Eyrie?
It's the Eyrie.
What the hell?
It's the Eyrie. It's quite popular in Lanni-Rains. Well, it used to be.
I think this is the first time I've seen someone use the Eyrie in about 6 months.
You remember Batea and a guy called Alex Trigonakis got to the King of Swiss with his Lanni-Rains deck, and that was an Eyrie deck.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're using the Eerie then. Or not, are we? To save the Chud. So the Chud can't die. So it's quite I wouldn't say common play, but it's a play that I've seen a few times now. Which the first time I saw was like, oh my god, this is amazing, but actually really horrible because it was against me, and like I had bigs and then a Chud, and my Chud wasn't allowed to die, so that was quite annoying. But I was very excited when I realised that you could do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the Chud can't die, and we've also had a Nightmares used as well there. No sort of Harrenhal business. I think it was Harrenhal they used it on, or was it Tywin?
Probably Harrenhal.
I'd imagine.
That would seem the better play.
So Tywin then coming in with an Intrigue.
For 10 strength.
Yeah.
So basically, Eric needs to defend with Cersei and one of the others.
Which will be annoying for him, because obviously he'll be wanting to try and get his reins off as well. So certainly something he has to
Sometimes
think
maybe you
about.
just have to give it up, and if he can get off, yeah, that's what I would do. Because if he can get off the military challenge now, Tywin would die, unless he had the Hound. I had the burned man in hand, so Tywin's not going to die this round.
You can just drop that in, can't you?
Yeah.
It's got quite a lot of nice things. It's got treachery, nightmares, burn men. Got all sorts of tricks in there. Okay, so
Yeah, so this was the right play, I think, from Eric. He had to take the option of not letting Emerald trigger Reigns and giving himself the opportunity to make a military challenge on a otherwise empty board without a Harrenhal threat. So it put the pressure now on Emil to use that 4 gold to bring in the Hound or Burned Men.
Or the Queen's Assassin.
Or the Queen's Assassin. Or something else that can die.
So the Queen's Assassin there is going to be able to kill off one of Edric's characters. So I'm guessing, yeah, Pycelle's gone.
Grandmaster.
So it doesn't matter so much that Emil can't get off the military challenge, because the Queen's Assassin is practically a military challenge in itself, and also allows him to the extra intrigue challenge due to Castle Rock. So looks like that's been defended, so he's not bothering with the military. I guess because now he knows that the Queen's Assassin can just be killed off full claim. It's not as important for him to do the military. Probably wants to keep some cards in hand, so he's got some options in the next round for marshalling.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Emil's taken Don. So
that was a classic tempo switch there, where Eric feels like he's going to take the advantage, kill Tywin, and seize the upper hand, and a swift ambush play from Emil just sort of turns the tables, and now he has a superior board position.
Oh, okay. So we've got Valar into March. It's happening a lot in this tournament. Okay, so Valar into March. So Emil is going to go first, and he's going to march Tywin. So that indicates that maybe he doesn't have ghosts, because if he did, he'd possibly want to kill Tywin and then just ghost him back in next turn. March.
Who did he eerie?
Oh, I don't know. I'm guessing Cersei.
But then why has her Duke gone?
I don't know.
I'm guessing maybe he eerie Shella.
Oh yeah, because there's no one in the dead pile. He doesn't have a dead pile yet.
He would have eeried Shella.
Yeah.
So that way, neither of them would have died to Valar. However, March got rid of her.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. Well spotted, hun.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Credit where the credit's due.
Thanks.
So we've got a fair amount of gold for Emil there to marshal with.
We have an economic advantage to Emil.
Although Edric's already got the character on the board.
Yep.
So I guess you could argue that is an advantage of sorts. However, no claim. So that's not quite so fun.
It is significantly less fun.
So Emil there saving 2 gold, I believe. So possibly again a Burned Men maybe jumping in. Also Harrenhal obviously is there to chuck something in if needed. So it looks like no one's marshalled. Got a military, which is unopposed and Cersei claimed.
Uh-oh. That Valar gamble didn't seem to work.
No.
That march hurt him.
And intrigue. Oh.
La Montaña!
Nice pull.
It was. Don't really want him out wrecking your board.
And then Dom there is Edric's because he had the 2 gold left over.
Edric?
Oh, sorry, what did I say his name?
Eric.
Eric, sorry.
Edric. I think you're getting confused with Edric. Either Edric Storm or maybe he's the little lad with the sword, Edric Dane. And,
Possibly.
now I've got an image of him at home with his little sword.
With his little sword.
Yeah. But that's not a euphemism.
So, Eric is playing Trading the Pentoshi, and that's to close call. So, who moved across there? I'm assuming it'd be Tywin that was moved across, surely. Oh, no, Tywin was marshed, wasn't he? So it doesn't really matter, I guess, then, because no one else important was dead.
Right, Emil's going to get 9 gold. He had the Western Fiefdoms, and he had the Harrenhal to use as well. He got a lot of choices, depending on the card that he still had in hand. Whereas Eric has 10 gold.
I think I just saw him pull a Jamie. That'd be nice.
For him.
For Emil, probably more than Eric.
But I didn't hear who pulled the Jamie.
Oh, right, okay. I think Emil pulled a Jamie.
Emil.
I can always see the right hand player's hand better than the left hand player's hand.
Is that because you're the right hand side of this comedy duo?
I don't think that has so much to do with it. Maybe I don't know, it might do. It might feel that I'm sitting like I'm looking more at the right hand side because it's more directly in front of me. Possibly. Oh my god, okay. Hello.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well, Tywin's back. He
A
wasn't
reducer,
gone
that's
for
so
long.
dramatic.
Oh, piss off. So Tywin's back on the board with a reducer. He doesn't have to worry about Valar now because it's already happened.
2 Tywins.
Oh, and another Tywin. Oh my god. All the Tywins.
Pointing at each other.
It's a Tywin off. Has he not got a chud? Where's the little chud?
You know, Emil's already played his marched.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
He's saving 4 gold.
Ooh, maybe he's got a hound.
Maybe he has a trick.
He tries to eerie Tywin, but it is treachery.
Those treacherous Lannisters.
I'm pretty sure I saw Widow's Wail in Emil's hand there as well then.
Lannisters are the most obnoxious faction in the game. Discuss.
What now?
Yes.
They,
They're horrible with their treachery and their blonde hair and their not kneeling to attack and their mountains of gold.
Yeah, horrible, disgraceful, disgusting.
I mean, it's only not
Who
so
would play
bad now
Lanni?
because everyone else has economy.
Yeah, yeah. But
So the
Tywin,
economic advantage is, you know, not so bad.
No, but Tywin hitting the board is always a pain, and then the mountain hitting the board is even scarier.
Is that
Oh, treachery, Harrenhal. All the treachery.
the treacherous Lannisters?
All treacherous.
They're so obnoxious, aren't they?
With their beards.
Beards?
Well, beard. Emil's got a beard.
Yeah, but he's not a Lannister.
It could be kind of a blondie beard.
That's not a blonde beard.
Shh. Maybe it looks blonde in the light occasionally. Power of a chump, which he wins, takes unopposed and claim.
Because he wants to get his reins off.
You can't though if Tyrant defends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not going to win that enough to trigger reins, but
Can't get the
he's
military.
doing something. What's he doing? Maybe nightmares? Oh, maybe he's chucking something out so he's got something on board before the claim. Yeah, he's thrown out burn men so that he has something to come back with by the looks of it. So did he win by 5?
No.
No. Nightmares claimed and enough time? Yeah,
Because he had the power on him. It's a giveaway.
Alright. And then a military from the Birdman.
Well, someone's going to die.
And they're probably going to be the Birdman.
Emerald board is acceptable to Valar, so yeah, I'd take the dupe as well. By the time it's now magically standing. Kneel him!
Cool, so we're going to get an unopposed military challenge coming back then. Unless he's got another trick.
Shagger!
So Shagger comes in, so for ambushing he's free but you have to kill a character. So he's killed off that Chud and then knelt to defend. I would have been really tempted to let that go unopposed, so there'd be power on the other side from still next turn.
That is a point.
As it is, there's nothing to take. So yeah, I think I'd probably let go unopposed.
Sometimes it's better not to stand on the throat of the opponent, but let them breathe a little bit, so you can enjoy the choking a bit more. Is that not the right euphemism?
I don't know. Where have you heard that?
I don't know. I'm sure I heard
Yeah.
James Wormsley talking about that or something.
Really. Whammer said that.
I think it was Whammer. Might have been Dave Bamford actually.
What, in those exact words?
Yeah, they're both deviant in one way or another, so it had to be one.
Okay. Sounds a little bit dark.
We have plot choices.
Or lack of at the moment, as is. What do you think? Probably not another reset.
No, maybe something
Oh.
resetty.
Maybe another
Epic resets.
So 2 first snows there. So we're going to be learning the burned men. We're going to be losing the burned men off the board. Plus, Shagger's quite cheap as well, isn't he? Isn't he 2 cost?
3.
3 cost. Okay, so yeah, so he'll be going. Emil being the first player here. Both are going to be left with a tie win. Although at the moment, Emil is also going to be having Chella. So, I guess we'll just see what's going to be marshalled. So, also like Widow's Wail and Jamie from earlier. Nightmares.
Eric doesn't have as much flexibility as Emil here, because he only has 3 gold and the Western Fiefdom, so that gives him only 4 resources to which marshal a 4-cost Lannister character.
That's very true.
And even if he doesn't, he'll only have 3 gold on his cards. He can't do anything if he has Hound.
But what he will do is he will get Burnman back to hand, which he can then immediately ambush back out.
But they're not that strong.
They're not, but they're a body on the board.
And on the other side, we have Emil going to have 2 characters.
Yeah.
Plus whatever he can bring out.
So actually, Eric would have had 5 gold, but because Tywin was Nightmares, he's now only going to get 3.
Yep.
So, did you foresee the Nightmares?
Yep.
Oh, alright. Some little magician dude.
Obvious, weren't it?
What else? Something they put on Tywin, I think it was a bodyguard. But yeah, I mean, if I was Eric here, I'd probably just not marshal anything, and then, yeah, there's no triggers, burn them back to hand, and then just jump it back out in a minute.
Fight!
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was channeling my inner Robert Arryn.
okay.
Then when he got excited because he wanted to throw Tyrion through the moon door, I was channeling that sort of image.
Oh, is that what it was?
Without the, the breastfeeding image, not that bit, but the bit where he wanted Tyrion shoved through the moon door, that bit.
Right. Did you say fight or fly?
I can't remember. You can't hold me account, my own words.
Sure. Intrigue from Tywin?
Intrigue from Tywin.
Which, yeah. He's kneeling because, let's face it, it
No
trigger
rain
rains.
for you.
It trigger rains, and it'll probably be a filthy anyway, so he might as well kneel to defend and stop the unopposed. And I think that's the Wilding Horde, is it?
It looks that way.
Cool. I like Wilding Horde. And then another intrigue from Chella there.
Intrigue all day, every day.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ah, Bunman's gone. Should have chucked him on the board.
I can say, if you're that worried about it, he would have played them.
And then I'm guessing we're going to get a Harrenhal. Or not, okay. Oh, we're jumping in Burn Men, right?
Do the Militoire. Wonder if he has anything Harrenhal-y with the power icon.
Oh, okay. He was just putting in Burn Men so that he could win Dom.
Cool.
Again, like...
Maybe he just doesn't have anything in hand. We saw Nightmares, we saw...
Yeah, but he could have done the military then and got the unopposed military, and then the other guy would have a power on his house card to steal. Right?
No?
Yeah, because if he jumped in Burn Men, done the military, then Eric would have had to claim the bodyguard, but he'd have had more gold, so he would have won Dom, and then Emil would have had something to take on the way back, like in this round.
Fair. Don't necessarily have to do that.
No, but I'm just thinking, logically, it's nice to have
that one power could be the catalyst for Eric's comeback.
Exactly what?
I'm disagreeing with you.
I thought you were supporting me, and then I heard the rest of the sentence.
Me, supportive?
Oh, yes.
Ha!
Point.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a winner. And it doesn't look like it's going to be Eric.
It would be a massive comeback, wouldn't it, if it was? But seeing as we've got about 20 seconds left, I imagine
Emil's got it sewn up. He played it well.
Yeah, there we go. Jamie's hit the board. Nothing he can do. So Eric conceding there. And Emil won the Copenhagen Regional.
Congratulations,
so,
Emil.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.
Bye.